All right, in the previous lesson, we looked at the equality operator, which compares whether two things are equal. And in this lesson, we'll take a look at the inequality operator, which compares if two things are different or unequal. So this is sort of the reverse of the equality operator that we covered in the previous lesson. How do we write the inequality operator? We do that with an exclamation point followed by an equal sign. So remember, our equality operator is just two equal signs in a row. Our inequality is that exclamation point and equals. I always like to think of that exclamation point as kind of like a stop or a block to the equality. So that's how it kind of visually tells me not equal to. Let's take a look at how this works. If I have something like 10 is not equal to 5, this is testing non-equality, so it's going to return a Boolean, and that Boolean will be true if those values are not equal. In this case, 10 is not equal to 5. That is true, so I'm going to get a Boolean of true. If instead I do something like 10 is not equal to 10, that is going to give me a result of false. It is false that 10 is not equal to 10. 10 is, in fact, equal to 10, so that's why I'm going to get that result. The same rules are going to apply for strings. For example, let me just remove all this that we've typed. If I do something like hello is not equal to goodbye, I'm going to get a true. Those two strings are in fact not equal. That is true. If instead I compare two strings that are identical, like hello is not equal to hello, those two strings are equal, so that is going to give me a false result. It is false that those two strings are not equal. In fact, they are. Here's a trick question for you. What's going to happen if I do this? Hello is not equal to hello with a lowercase h instead of a capital H. Well, in Ruby and when it comes to strings and variable names as well, remember case sensitivity matters. So a capital H is totally different from a lowercase h. So it is true, in fact, that these are not equal. So we're going to get a true right here. All right. Now you may recall in the previous section we introduced methods like upcase and downcase. Upcase capitalizes all the letters in a string. Downcase lowers them all to lowercase. Well, one thing we can do to compare strings, especially when it comes to later in the course and we don't know whether they're going to come in any combination of lowercase and uppercase letters, is to settle on a common standard. So what I can do when I have two strings like this is to call a common method such as downcase on both of them. No matter how these strings are structured, what that's going to do is lower all of their characters so that the entire thing is lowercase, and that allows a comparison of the actual characters with complete disregard for the casing. So this way, I'm going to get false because now these two are in fact equal, despite the fact that my original strings are in varying casings. For example, if I also change the L here to L, I'm still going to get that it's false that the two are unequal because they are now equal because this hello downcase and this hello downcase has equalized them. Just to show you this, what I'm going to do is remove that inequality operator and show you that the result of both of these is just going to be a lowercase hello. And the reason is because these methods have normalized it or equalized it, which makes it better for comparison. All right. Now let's also review the idea of what happens when we compare objects of different types. What happens when I compare the string with the characters 1, 2, 3, and I use the inequality comparison to compare it with 123. This time we're asking, is the string 1, 2, 3 not equal to the number 1, 2, 3, which is going to give me true. The two are not equal because the two are different data types. One is a string, one is a fixed num, all right? So just watch out for that. So this is a quick introduction to the inequality operator. Again, it's just complementary to the equality operator. It's written with an exclamation point followed by an equal sign. It takes two values, one on the left, one on the right, and it returns a Boolean value. A true if the two values are not equal, and a false if the two values are equal. Basically, the exact opposite of the regular equality operator.